Today, we are diving into one of the single biggest opportunities for 2025, and that is using AI to build some seriously powerful new income streams. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how wealth gets created, moving way beyond the old ways of working. So let's get right into it. This quote from our source really hits home, doesn't it? It challenges that core belief most of us were raised on, that your income is tied directly to the hours you punch in. And look, for generations, that was pretty much true. But that model, it's breaking down. And AI is the hammer. So here's the big idea. We're shifting from this linear time for money system to one that's all about leverage. AI acts as a force multiplier for your skills. It automates the grunt work, the busy work, so you can focus on high-value creation. And that is the path to building actual wealth, not just making an income. Okay, so we've split these opportunities into two big parts. First up, we're going to dive into content and media, an area where AI isn't just a nice-to-have, it is a complete and total game changer. We're going to look at three super high-demand areas. First, how to build passive income with niche SEO content. Then, providing premium video editing services. And finally, becoming the go-to educator in the wild, ever-changing world of crypto. All right, first up is what you could call the ultimate passive income machine. And I want you to forget about generic blogging. The real strategy here is to target these ultra-specific finance niches that search engines absolutely love. This lets you build what our source calls a passive income moat, a stream of revenue that's actually defensible. And the potential here? It's significant. We're talking about a target of over $1,000 a month in purely passive income. Now, this is totally achievable because you're not just writing content, you're building a high-value affiliate marketing funnel. This three-step workflow is really the secret sauce. You start with a detailed power prompt for an AI. I'm not just talking about the topic, but the target audience, keyword density, even the tone of voice. But the most critical step, and I can't stress this enough, is the manual data audit. You absolutely cannot trust an AI with financial figures, ever. After you personally verify everything, then you polish it with professional tools. That human oversight is what separates real value from just more spam. Okay, our next hustle solves a massive pain point. Think about it. Every major creator on the planet needs short-form video for platforms like TikTok and Reels, but almost all of them hate the tedious, mind-numbing editing process. That's where you come in as the expert. And the strategy here is what's called tool stocking. So you use a tool like Opus Clip to do all the heavy lifting. It finds the viral-worthy clips and automatically adds captions. Then you bring in Descript to add that professional polish, instantly zapping filler words and awkward silences. That 1-2 punch is your secret weapon. And because you're delivering such a high-quality, polished product that saves these high-earning creators hours of their precious time, you can charge a premium. We're talking up to $200 for a single professionally edited clip. Our third hustle in the content world taps into a market that has a constant, almost desperate need for clarity: crypto and decentralized finance. The tech is always changing, new projects pop up every day, and people are looking for guides they can actually trust. And this is the core of it right here. Your value proposition is making complicated stuff simple. You're not just explaining what a token is, you're teaching crucial concepts like risk management. Simplifying that kind of complexity is incredibly valuable, and that's how you unlock high-ticket affiliate revenue from major exchanges and wallets. All right, let's shift gears and move into our second category, high-ticket data hustles. Now, these are going to require a bit more specialized knowledge, but as you're about to see, the potential payoff is on a whole other level. First up is a truly high-end service, providing data-backed market intelligence. Just imagine real estate investors and developers for a second. These people are making multi-million-dollar decisions based on interest rates, zoning laws, demographic shifts, you name it. They will happily pay a premium for any analytical edge that gives them more confidence. And that price tag directly reflects the immense value you're providing. We are talking up to $1,500 for a single, comprehensive report that uses AI to not just visualize data, but to generate predictive insights on where the market is likely heading. Now, you might be thinking, $1,500 for a report? I get it, it seems steep. But the logic behind the pricing here is just brilliant. And here it is. Your fee isn't for the report, it's for the risk you're helping them avoid. If you frame it as a small insurance policy against a multi-million-dollar mistake, suddenly that price isn't just reasonable, it's a no-brainer. It's a bargain. Okay, our fifth and final hustle is also the most professional. This is all about creating sophisticated financial models for small businesses that need to do things like secure loans, attract investors, or just, plan for the future. The foundation for this service is the professional three-statement model. This is what connects the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. It's literally the language that investors and banks speak. AI can help generate the complex formulas and structure, but your human expertise is absolutely critical for validating the assumptions and stress testing the model against different scenarios. This quote just perfectly captures the whole value proposition. A small business probably can't afford a $20,000 investment banker, but they can afford you. You are providing them with elite-level clarity and tools for a tiny fraction of the cost. So when you step back and look at all 5 of these hustles, you start to see this one single idea that connects every single one of them. And it's not really about the specific AI tools you use. It's about adopting a core philosophy our source calls the leverage mindset. The true power of AI in this context isn't really about replacing your work. It's about eliminating all the tedious, low-value busy work. This is what frees you up to focus only on the things that require your unique human expertise, the strategy, the validation, and building those crucial client relationships. I just love this line from the source material because it frames the relationship perfectly. Think about it. AI is an incredibly powerful, unbelievably fast, and dirt cheap assistant. But you are always the expert in the driver's seat, directing the entire strategy. And so that brings us to the final question. The technology is here. The opportunity is very real. The only variable left in the equation is you. So take a minute to think about your own unique skills and ask yourself, how are you going to apply your expertise?